Hi, we're Parkway Drive. We're enthusiastically here on Warped Tour. The band's enthusiasm. It's crazy because it's inside to start with. That's the first big difference, but at the same time it seems kind of similar, just in the biggest room you've ever seen in the world. Like you don't have venues like that anywhere else in the world, like that massive.
Seems like an airport hangar or something for planes, not so much bands.
Not so much bands, so I don't know. Oh, we've never played something that big before, so we'll see. That big? A room?
Talking about?
Oh yeah, I guess we have actually.
We've played heaps of rooms that big.
I don't know.
This soccer game's really taking it out of us. We're going to have some tough answers for you.
Exclusively? I don't know. I guess we did Taste of Chaos.
It's big though. It's big though.
What about that German fest we played a couple of years ago?
Yeah, I reckon that's bigger.
It's pretty big.
Let's have an argument on
Either way.
Oh, let's just settle that that's a pretty big room.
It's a big room. Lock that one in, Eddie.
Alright, lock it in. We'll lock in big room.
Big room.
$25,000.
So.
The thing is, for us, we come from a very small little town in Byron Bay, and when the first thing I ever knew of Warped Tour existing was when it came to Byron in Australia the first time, and that was like 98?
97
and 98, and that was like probably like the third gig I'd ever been to in my life, and the idea of even being in a band didn't even seem like a thing.
That was my best memory. When I was 11, I went to the 97 Warped Tour in Byron. Somehow I got backstage and got on stage for Pennywise doing Bro Him, and Jim lifted me up on his shoulders. That was the best day of my life.
You would have been in a pram, eh?
Yeah. Well, then we did Warped Tour with Pennywise 2007, and then
which is pretty weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
10 years later.
And now we're just jaded, and it kind of doesn't seem that weird.
Now we're just grumpy-old.
Now we're just
grumpy-old men, but Warped Tour rocks, basically.
No.
Yeah, but bottom line is Warped has meant a lot to us because we all grew up listening to punk, and it's great to be on it for the third time.
Yeah,
third time. Yeah.
First time,
especially being like a heavier band, growing up listening to punk music and all being associated with that, and then now it's expanded so much that we can play as well. Bands.
Festival with.
It's like the longest running tour.
Longest running festival.
Longest running festival tour, and it's changes with the times, because it started out punk, and then now there's not many punk bands on it. It just changes, but it's great. It's a great run festival.
Bit of punk, bit of hardcore.
Yeah.
Mad shit.
I'd say that it epitomises an actual alternative festival in the sense of the way it's run. The people that put it together, the fact that it takes in skaters and athletes as well as bands, the way that merch is set up, everything like that. It's a lot more designed towards people who don't necessarily just want to go and see a bunch of rock stars on a 1,000,000-foot plasma screen while they're off in the distance playing like ants. It has a different vibe to every other festival, so there's a reason it keeps going. It's because it's good.
And like I said, because it changes with the times.
Yeah, it stays relevant.
It's kind of like,
always stayed relevant.
It's kind of like Epitaph.
Yeah.
Like Epitaph, like punk label.
Yeah. Stuck with it and changed. So yeah.
Yeah, there's no really camera friendly stories.
Yeah.
I
think one of the best is Fishy screwing up the first time. So here's the way it works. Bands rotate generally. You don't know when you're playing, so you wake up at 8 o'clock and check when you're playing.
Yeah, that's good.
If you're playing first up, it means you've screwed up. You did something to anger someone, and you screwed up. So we had a new guitar tech at the time. His name was Fishy, and 3 days in, we were just getting into the swing of things, and all of a sudden we're woken up at 8 AM going, "Guys, you're on in half an hour," something like that. I'm like, who screwed up? What's happened? And we questioned everyone, and we asked Fishy. He's like, "I didn't do anything wrong." We're like, "What did you do last night?" You know, I just went to a party and got really drunk. And then at the end of it, they gave me a plastic bag to clean up, and I said, nah, not doing that, and walked off. And it was Kevin Lyman who gave me the plastic bag and asked him to help clean up the party, and he told Kevin to fuck off. And yeah, we basically thought we were dead from then on. Part of us are still Parkway Drive. Jeff's kind of out of it and asleep, and I've got a hurt knee. But we're still here, and we still got a gig, and we're on Vans Warped Tour. This is great. Hope you checked it out.